Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Doctor Who The Wilderness Years. This is Auton 2 and this is Sentinel. I actually really enjoyed the first Auton that I watched last week. I thought it was a really nice story. It was different. I think my favourite thing about it actually was discovering that, you know, they had this unit abandoned warehouse with all of this equipment in from the unit days, and they used it to help destroy what was there of the Nestine consciousness. Like that machine, I think Pertwee used it to, you know, help them defeat what was happening in this warehouse. I'm looking forward to watching this because a part of me really hopes that this is just a direct continuation on from that, rather than just a separate story where, you know, there's been Autons somewhere else, because I actually really enjoyed the characters in the first Auton. So to see more of them, I think would probably make this a lot better for me, because this is a trilogy and I was able to purchase parts 2 and 3. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing how far into this they go. Like, how many Autons are we going to see? Is it going to be another invasion scenario? Are we going to see more of these unit warehouses? Are we going to see more unit equipment? Are we going to meet loads of new different scientists that maybe work for unit or independent? Kind of like a little origins of Torchwood a little bit, actually. That's kind of the vibe I got with it being in this abandoned warehouse. It was very Torchwood like, with the equipment that they could use and things, and I wonder if that was kind of taken into consideration. Probably not, but you never know with these things. So I'm going to get on into this. Let's go.
Greyhound 7 to trap 1, proceeding as scheduled, should reach checkpoint 7 at...
Whenever they say Greyhound, I get excited.
Talkative, aren't they?
Oh no. Sometimes a ticking clock can be quite unnerving. I know a lot of people find it like reassuring, like old grandfather clocks and things, but I find them quite creepy. It's probably because I've watched a lot of weird stuff.
Greyhound 7 to trap 1, come in please, over.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh, dear me.
Greyhound 7 to trap 1, obstruction on road. Please advise, over.
It's not the traffic cones, is it?
Just in case.
Yeah. Bullets ain't gonna help ya. What if there's something in this lorry that the Autons want, and getting them out of the lorry is just a distraction? Oh shit, I think I was right. Don't touch it. Oh, this is a spookier one.
Mike, I think there's somebody around the back of the truck.
Oh no, they're in the truck. I love how spooky this is. He's gonna shoot. Oh.
Don't move. Don't move or I fire.
Nice sound effect. Oh no, they wanted the pod.
What's going on?
It seems we've lost the Autons.
What?
Good morning.
It was a covert operation.
An unmarked vehicle, no escort.
What, the lorry load of Autons? I thought they'd all been incinerated. That was our recommendation 2 years ago.
Someone apparently had a different idea.
What exactly happened?
We're not exactly sure.
It's pretty, like, easy to spot that a van, though. I wonder if these are the same woods from Spearhead in Space. That's why no one's found them. Bloody hell.
Are you ready yet?
Yes, just coming.
Why have they gone to the beach? Oh, this beach.
Right, Colonel, I take it you're up to speed on the whole Auton issue, yes? Nestine Energy Unit reactivation at the warehouse 2 years ago. Auton assumes the likeness of senior archivist Graham Winslet, absorbs 2 energy units, attempts a few faltering steps at world domination, then reconstitutes into a blob and scarpers when the odds on success start to look bad.
For anyone who didn't catch part 1.
You must understand that I'm not here to tread on anybody's toes. But I do have my orders.
Why?
Does he have a personal connection to this?
Well, that's your signature.
On a transportation docket for all artifacts coded AAA/RH/2961. You ordered the relocation of those Autons.
Did you issue that order?
No.
Something's going on.
Uh-huh.
But what?
What's your assessment?
Nestine energy unit put here by someone. Energy unit activates Autons in truck.
Mm-hmm.
Autons kill your men and
Drive off.
drive off in truck.
Where to?
Well,
Back to where they came, apparently.
if we can find out where the sheet's from, we may find out where the energy unit came from, and perhaps where the Autons have gone.
Probably bought it from
Not
Yorkshire Linen.
necessarily.
But since your truck seems to have vanished off the face of the earth, I've resorted to grasping at straws.
Who do you think put the energy unit there?
What a bizarre question, young lady.
It's a good question.
If I knew that, I wouldn't be groping around here.
Hi, what's up?
I want you to find out all you can on Natasha Alexander.
Oh.
Why?
I don't think he trusts
All I'm
her.
getting is a brick wall.
Well, that's not possible.
And I don't think she trusts him.
It seems someone doesn't want me to know about this.
Oh, by the way, I may have something for you on that sheet sample.
Yes?
She got that quick.
That's for sure. Doesn't conform to any types manufactured within the last 10 years.
Ah, not Yorkshire Linen.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
You're not going to like this.
Try me.
Oh, Sentinel Island, got it.
Interesting?
You into ley lines?
What?
Ley lines?
There's one that runs right through the island.
Oh shit, it was ley lines and children on the stones.
So there is.
Oh,
And there are some ancient burial grounds.
bloody
The
hell.
warehouse is on this island.
Yes, I do. Anything on this Alexander woman?
I'm looking at
Her record now.
Can't find anything.
Natasha Alexander from the Internal Security Division.
Lockwood.
Yes?
You know what the ISD do, don't you?
No.
Well, are they investigating you or what?
Did they sign that order
Perhaps.
for the
Lockwood, what's
movement?
happened? What? Have you? I mean, what?
Why would they be investigating you?
Sal, I remember. I did authorize the transport of those Autons.
Yes, I thought he did.
Lockwood.
I have to go, Sal. Bye. Lockwood.
Yeah,
What is it?
they know he's here. Oh god, there was a flash before he even fell.
Greyhound leader. Auton's firing from cover. Hargreaves is dead.
See, I thought Ramsey would go before Hargreaves.
Fire.
This is Greyhound Leader to all Greyhounds. Covering fire, covering fire. Peekaboo, you plastic bastard. Davis, fire. Yes!
That was like right in his face. I wouldn't sit up, man. That shot was near your head.
All quiet on the Western Front. It seems they're not intending to annihilate us.
What is it?
Someone's coming.
Lockwood!
The church. Something beneath the church.
What is it?
The Rapture.
They've cut off our retreat. We can't get back to the others. Come on.
You should have left when you had the chance.
They never leave.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Your leaving was not an option.
Ah,
Natasha Alexander. In your own way, you might be as helpful to us as Lockwood. All we need now is
hair
a
mind.
little push. From your excellently nurtured mental powers, Miss Alexander. And Lockwood's special knowledge.
And what special knowledge would that be?
Still resisting. Very commendable, Lockwood. When we last met, a seed was planted in your mind. Your very, very special mind, Lockwood.
What's under this church?
Oh yeah, distract.
What has
Distract.
always been. Since long before the dawn of mankind.
Break that. If she's got, as what he says, a better mind, a stronger mind. Maybe
We
she
are
can fight it
awakening
more.
one of the surviving Nestine creatures.
You said it would be me leading the prayer.
Oh.
That I would bring him back to us.
He lied, I guess. Oh, he fought them off easy. Yeah, smash it. He was all in.
We've succeeded, Lockwood.
Was that a tentacle? It totally was. Oh, God. Tell you, they've done alright with the special effects for the 90s, like. That's a new use for a church spire.
It won't be long before contact is established.
Look into my mind. We make ourselves outsiders. The trick is to let people in. Lockwood, I'm letting you in.
What, did that work or no? Oh, it worked. Oh. Oh, is she okay?
What have I done?
This I enjoyed a lot more than the first Auton, and I really enjoyed the first Auton. This I thought was brilliant. Like, seeing Lockwood back, especially in Lockwood having this bigger role in this one, was my favourite thing about this. This guy, there was just moments, obviously because he's different, there was moments where he was just so blasé and not bothered about everything that was going on, like the gunfight in the woods, and he was just like, this is pointless. So he was just kind of like resting on his hand, on his fist, while everyone was like trying to shoot these Autons. My favourite thing possibly might have been the setting of this on this Sentinel island, which I don't think is real. I could be wrong on that. I'm probably wrong on that. But knowing that there's this church and this community that the Nestine consciousness had infiltrated, and it had been there for a very long time, and the vicar was an Auton, and he had another one of the pods, and was basically brainwashing all of the people in the village, and a lot of them, I'm guessing, were probably Autons as well. And then there were those that were non-conformist, basically, and we had this woman who was locked in a shed, and then we had other people that were kind of more free in where they were in the village. And at times this really reminded me of Children of the Stones, where we had the ley lines, we had people that were non-conformists, we had the church, it was a small village, and these people were hunted down because they didn't share the belief of what was happening. And it kind of at times was making me think back to that, and I think that's maybe why I enjoyed this so much, because I loved that show. And seeing that Lockwood had to be the person to stop this in the end with the help of Natasha, and you know, she was this psychic that was working for UNIT, but also had like this other mission that she was on for another department that the UNIT guys didn't know about, but Lockwood only knew about it because he was told by the lady who was in the first Auton. And I like that they brought her back. I just kind of didn't really understand why she couldn't have been fully a part of this. Maybe other commitments got in the way, but I think them bringing Natasha in kind of filled that gap. And we did get the bits where Lockwood would ring her and speak to her, and you know, she could do her scientist work where she was saying this is where the fabric maybe came from, and you need to start looking in these areas. And the ambiguity around Lockwood is probably what is like the best part of this for me. Like, whose side is he on? And in this one it got explored in a lot more depth, and I'm assuming in the third one we may possibly find out. But it seems like he's just sent the Nestine back below the church, and it's sat there waiting for however long it takes now for it to be awoken again, I guess. Them calling it the Rapture was interesting. I've not heard that before, but I kind of liked the name. And when she read that guy's mind in the graveyard, Natasha was saying he's like suffering from like sorrow, but there's always also this element of joy, and that's obviously from the Rapture, the Nestine from beneath the church. It was such an interesting one. I loved this, actually. I'm really surprised by how much I did, and I think it worked really well. The cast were really good in it, and I think that's what I enjoyed the most about this. So I'm going to sign off and say thank you, and I will see you guys later, so thank you.